All right, we are live. I am going to share this on my Discord server. So, I didn't actually have a particular topic in mind before starting this live stream. I just, if I'm being honest, I have like a video essay that I started. Say at everyone going live now. Okay, so posted on my Discord server. That music is Johann Sebastian Bach, Art of the Fugue. Something I don't know why, but at the beginning I didn't really like it very much, but now I've been gravitated towards it, and I've been listening to it a lot. So in this scripts and essays, I've been writing up to 3 pages, 2.5 pages of the first draft about my algorithm thinks that society is collapsing. And I took a long weekend break because it was Thanksgiving weekend. I had my mom's birthday and a friend's birthday, and my girlfriend had her Monday off as well, so I spent a lot of time with her as well. So family and friends time and girlfriend's time. So after taking the 3-day break, I just didn't feel like... I looked at this, I'm like, I just don't feel like this anymore. This social division, hostility is the next topic of the paragraph, but I'm like, I don't want to write this anymore. So I think it's exhausted its creative fume for now. And, well, I think it's time to move on to the next thing. There's a chance that I could come back to this essay, but I highly doubt it, especially since I already made an impromptu video titled exactly that, My Algorithm Thinks Society is Collapsing. So, yeah, I'm not going to do this. So then comes the question, like, what do I do? Do I do stream of consciousness writing and brainstorm for the next video idea? I have some ideas written down, but just looking through it, I don't feel like them right now. It's a common running theme where I just don't feel like doing certain video ideas that are written down. So I think this is a really useful tool where you just write a stream of consciousness thoughts and you get some ideas from it. At least I do. So something that I noticed that my mom pointed out, because I've had both chills and aches for a full week, and then Art Sloan can't watch right now but wanted to say hi. Oh, thanks for dropping by to say hi. See ya. Okay. All right. Where was I? Oh yeah. This book is really good for writing and getting video ideas. And then I was gonna get to something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Umi Sonoda. Hey, hello, how's it going? Yo! Umi, just saw your comment and replied to it. Lovely. Lovely comment you left me. Right. So my stream of consciousness was broken with the comments, but it's okay, that's what. Thanks, Paul Yu, I appreciate it. Oh, my name is highlighted red. That's really cool. Can you do emojis here? Oh, you can. You can do emojis. Oh. Okay, so you can do emojis. It's really dumb Grammarly. I want to get rid of this. How do I turn off suggestions in OBS Studio? Yeah, there we go. Stupid Grammarly is so annoying. Okay. This book I haven't written in a while, but I guess for the next video idea, I will have to resort to this. I was thinking about streaming piano practice, and I just didn't feel like it. I don't feel like it at the moment. I did go to the... Oh yeah, that's what I was getting at. My mom suggested that because I was aches and chills for 1 week and then sore throat for like 10, 11 days, and it wasn't even bacterial, it was just a normal viral infection, which is just a common cold, right? She said, maybe it's the Invega you're taking, my antipsychotic for my bipolar disorder. And I asked AI, and it is a symptom where your white blood cell count drops due to Invega. I wasn't this weak when I was younger, immune system wise. So it seems like, well, I need to get my white blood cells checked in a blood test to see if Invega is indeed lowering my white blood cells and immune system. That's likely, and if that's the case, then that really sucks, because that means I get sick easier for longer, and yeah, infections really easily. So I don't know, we'll have to figure something out, my doctor and I, if that is the case from the white blood cells. So okay, so I'll figure that out. I have to get a blood test. I have to book an appointment with the family doctor and send a copy to my psychiatrist. Hello from Belgium, Miriam van de... Oh, very, very cool for you to join from Belgium, Miriam. Welcome. Hi, Paul. Happy Tuesday. Yo, Curious Nomad. Happy Tuesday, buddy. Hope that resolved, yeah. I hope you get that resolved, yeah. To Mullen, thanks. Hope so too. So, yeah, I just felt like connecting with you guys without having a particular topic in mind. This live stream is like really cool compared to just making a video, right? Because making a video is a very isolating process. You just think of something to say, record yourself, maybe edit it, in my case, maybe not, and then upload it, right? I arrived late. Hope you don't have a health problem. Yeah, possibly low white blood cells, but we'll see. We'll check up on it. Thanks, dude. But unlike making a video where you're just working by yourself, isolated in a room, this one, I'm connecting with you guys through the chats and interacting with you. So this is more organic, yes, for sure. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Mullen. So yeah, I wanted to connect, and that's why we can just be loving the weather right now. Yeah. Is it good for you too? I don't know. No, you are. I don't know where you are, Nomad, but it's 20 degrees here. Global warming is so good for the fall weather. How was your weekend? It was a good weekend. Let's check my calendar so I see. Saturday. Okay, so Saturday, my girlfriend had won a free photo shoot of, couples pictures at a holiday Christmas room with, you know, different things in the room, and then you pose with the tree or on the couch or another couch. And so she won that for free. And yeah, it was like a 160 Canadian dollar deal that she won for free. And out of all the shots that were taken, 5 photos you can choose for free. And if you want extra photos, then you have to pay $25 per photo. So I dressed up in my vest and suit, like a 3-piece suit. She dressed up in her dress, and we took a bunch of photos. And from the little brief moment we scrolled through the camera, it was really, really good. So we're waiting to hear back and get the sample photos and choose 5 out of all those. So that was Saturday, and then I took her for brunch right after. We were dressed up, so we went to the Yorkdale Mall here in Toronto and ate. The brunch was surprisingly good at Earl's, this restaurant. And it was like chorizo hash, and yeah, it was the potato squares. I don't know what that was called, but it was really good. The pate or whatever, potato pave. Yeah, that was delicious. And then at night we hung out with my girlfriend's friends. I met a couple new people, and it was, you know, they were drinking at the end of the night, and I did not drink because I didn't want it to affect my sleep, and also didn't want to spend money on alcohol, and nor does it taste good, nor do I like the feeling of being drunk. So I just, you know, had some food and water, and that was it. So that was Saturday. And then on Sunday, celebrated my mom's birthday with a lunch. I got her cake the day before, strawberry cream cake, and then I met my friends for his birthday dinner, and had lamb skewers, and then went for pool afterwards. And I was I was the last one to put the last ball in, so our team won twice, even though it was different teammates. Me and another guy won twice, so that was fun. And then Monday, Thanksgiving lunch was just turkey sandwich, because we don't really like turkey and gravy that much. So my mom cut up all the turkey and tore it off, and then we just put it in bread with lots of mayonnaise and lettuce, cabbage, ice lettuce. Anyways, it was really good. So a turkey sandwich was our Thanksgiving lunch, and then met my girlfriend again for watching the morning show, which is an Apple TV show, Apple Plus TV show. Watching season 2 of that. I watched season 1 like years ago, so the season in the morning show is going over the COVID period, because they were actually in the middle of creating season 2, and then COVID struck, so every production was halted, and then they rewrote the scripts to reflect COVID times into the script for this news or morning show production. And so they're tying in real life events with COVID with the TV show. So it's interesting to see. And that was my 3-day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I didn't post at all, and was just enjoying a good time with friends and family. So that was a good one. Let's see. Now the fall weather is crazy, can't make up its mind. Maybe we'll talk on the phone someday. Yeah, we are about 5 hours drive apart. I can hear you, by the way. Oh, okay, cool. Fall, that's cute. Couple stuff. Hey Paul, hey HP, what up? You're a good son. Sounds like so much fun. Why'd you change the profit vid title? Oh, yeah, because it plateaued. It is recommended to change it to a broader title once it plateaus, to give it another chance. Yeah, so let's see if it changed. Oh, definitely don't want to have that. Yeah, okay. The profit video thumbnail should be changed now too. Let's see. Nope, the thumbnail's still not changed. Gotcha might have stronger long-term branding though. Yeah. If it doesn't take off, I'll go back to original. Yeah. I like the original better too. I don't like changing titles and thumbnails, especially when I like the first one, just for the sake of views, but it was recommended. I'm like, okay, let's give it a shot. I can always change it back to the original if nothing changes in a week or two, so yeah. Oh, I'm glad I have some couple glasses of water here. Live streaming and talking for a while, talking for 16 minutes, it makes me really thirsty. Oh, your recommendation of the movie Perfect Days was appreciated. The music, a vibe, lol. Yeah, this Bach music is like it's not a fun tune to listen to. It's it's really contemplative and just a nice, deep, kind of melancholic, logical, structural dive into. I didn't like it at the beginning, but now I'm liking it. Yeah, Perfect Days is such a great movie. It's on Crave if you're in Canada. I don't know if it's on HBO Max or and some of the streamers, but yeah, Perfect Days was a great movie. I'm glad you enjoyed it too, Mullen. Umisonoda, by the way, thanks for including the Fujikaze's music reference and the live stream one, though. Haha, yeah. Yeah, Fujikaze. So, oh yeah. You're the one who recommended it, right? Yeah. Oh, the thing about music videos get copyrighted, but the live performances do not get copyrighted. So, luckily, he just released the live concert, a live performance of that song. So, I put that like 5-second snippet in and it did not get copyrighted, so I'm like, oh yes, got around to copyright, so I can monetize my video. If you're curious, I earned about 11 Canadian dollars from that 2,000 view video, so yeah, his music is so good. Yeah, thanks for the recommendation. Who is talking on Discord? Awarded Michelin star to Jackie. That's funny. Okay. Oh, 7 watching. Not bad, not bad. It's really cool that I've gotten to a point, or 6 watching now. It's really cool that I've gotten to a point where I can. Thankfully, there's live streams. Yeah. Gotten to a point where I can just hop on live stream and there are a few people who join and interact with me. That's really cool. I did not expect to live stream when I first started YouTube, and just I don't even know how I got started, but just tried dabbling in it, and usually nobody would join, and it would just be me talking to the void, like recording a live video, right? And maybe 1 or 2 would join, but yeah, that's a different story now. People came on pretty quickly, so that's really cool. Never, yeah. As I said, I never expected YouTube to live stream on YouTube. I always just thought of posting videos, but really cool that YouTube includes live streams. So I did not feel like playing F-Zero GX. I brought out my controller on my desk, and I was like, actually, don't feel like it. So I put it back in my bag over there. It's an intense game. I don't feel like being gripped by the intensity of high-speed racing. So Yeah, I haven't practiced the piano in a couple days now, so I will get back to. And I brought my ukulele back to my desk because this is really out of tune because I haven't played it in months? Couple months? Curious Snowman. There are 2 Perfect Day movies. One in 2023 with Koji Yakusho. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know what the first Perfect Days movie is. Let me look it up. I'm curious now. Let's see. What is Perfect Days movie? 2023. What's the other one? I only see the 2023. Not 2023. Nope. I can't find the other Perfect Days. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. I can't find the other non-2023 Perfect Days. That was a great movie. I've watched it like maybe 2-3 times, and what's his name? Koji Yakusho. Yeah, Koji Yakusho. Oh, I guess I should. Oh, only went down to 1 watching. Well, yeah, that makes sense. People drop in and out. I don't think this will get copyrighted because of the background music. It's on low volume, so 2025. Oh, it is a mini series in Spanish. Sorry. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see what's in my subscriptions. Let's have a look together. Gen Z is not becoming more Christian, but something is happening. Oh, that looks interesting. Urgently firing. 500K or lunch with your hero. Reasons to read. Unemployment continues. Vlog. Oh my gosh, I don't know how she gets so many views. She like every single one of this Laura Ann's videos are like 8 at least 8,000 views or something. It's crazy for a small, and she has 9.5k subs. That's crazy ratios. Wait, you can do that? The blueprint desire control. I like the music. My dad liked classical music too. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Oh, okay. See you. I like the music. Glad you like the music. No, man. Okay. Navigating the healthcare system is a nightmare. Stage 4 cancer. Yeah. Poor. Relax. We're not doomed. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, I want to watch these, eh? Okay. Maybe I'll watch some of these with you. Wow, she got 5.8k views on her stream. That's crazy. I was so wrong about English. Stop chasing friendships that are already over. Ooh, might be something I need to read. Don't fall behind. High income skills worth learning. 2 days ago. How I changed my life in 2 months. Life in Korea. 3 days ago, 198 views. Oh, that's a bad video for him so far. How to actually win in modern life. I'm done future-proofing my life. Life used to be simple. Everything is about money. Death of Wonder. Why are narcissists psychopaths? Imagine a world of well-being. Okay, I'm going to watch. Relax, we're not doomed. Okay, I need to get my headphone out, or else it's gonna echo through the speaker into the mic. Okay. Okay. We're not doomed. Who has stage 4 cancer? A friend of mine was given 90 days to live in June. I insisted he take turmeric powder every day. He got admitted to the hospital in September and they upgraded him to 50% chance and decided to give him treatment. Wow. Daily Kenji, this guy, this Asian guy, his YouTube channel is called Daily Kenji. Daily Kenji. He responded really well to 3 treatments of chemo. They wanted to do 10 and he's nearly cleared today. Wow. That's great. Okay. Let's try watching.
Every generation we believe was standing.
Oh my god, I cannot watch this at double speed. And I need to change the speakers to headphones. Okay, here we go.
Every generation we believe we're standing at the edge of the abyss. That conviction has survived empires and religions and revolutions, always wearing the local current costume of despair.
I used to like his videos better when he did not move his hands at all. His hands are really distracting.
The Mesopotamians wrote about moral rot and ecological exhaustion along the Tigris. Romans declared that their golden age was already behind them. The medieval chroniclers found signs of the apocalypse in comets and crop failures. In the 20th century, the mushroom cloud replaced the 4 horsemen. I grew up in the shadow of that cloud, and I remember adults talking about it as if it were inevitable. Today, the apocalypse is more algorithmic.
Turmeric combined with black pepper and a little bit of olive oil is a very strong healer. Good to know. Better be organic though, because turmeric in a lot of places have toxic coloring in them, I heard. So my dad stopped taking turmeric because most of the ones he buys, I guess, are all toxic.
Climate collapse, runaway AI, societal decay induced by screens and tribal politics. The plot barely changes. We have a recurring human superstition that our age is the terminal one, that we, by either sheer coincidence or luck or divine will, are alive for the final act of the play. It's a superstition that flatters and terrifies us in equal measure. We feel chosen by fate, even if what we're chosen for is ruin. Why do we cling to that belief? Catastrophe is cognitively sexy. It simplifies the world into a single narrative. Things are bad, and things are getting worse. And that's easier to grasp than the truth, that progress and regression coexist. It's called the availability heuristic. We estimate the likelihood of events by how vividly we can imagine them. A single wildfire broadcast for days can outweigh decades of unseen reforestation. The bias tilts our emotional scales toward collapse. And there's another subtle bias, status quo pessimism. When we notice that something familiar is eroding, we assume decline is the default. That things improving often do so invisibly. When cholera vanishes, no one holds a parade. When antibiotics lose potency, it becomes a headline. The asymmetry breeds fatalism. If you live inside the information storm for long enough, you begin to mistake noise for trend. History, meanwhile, has an irritating way of disproving these intuitions. The world does sometimes collapse. Societies fall, cities burn. But even then, the ruins become compost for new beginnings. The collapse of Rome didn't end civilization, it reconfigured it. The Black Death didn't extinguish Europe, it triggered a new paradigm of medical curiosity. Every age's apocalypse has doubled as someone else's foundation myth. Our catastrophe, there is a narcissism baked into this. To imagine that we are the final witnesses of civilization is to elevate our own story above the billions before us. It makes us tragic protagonists instead of statistical accidents. And that vanity is ancient too. Every culture, from the Aztecs to the Puritans, built myths around a cosmic finale. Our secular version substitutes science for prophecy, but the emotional logic remains. We want to be alive when it all happens, because that would make our lives matter on the grand stage. When I look at the long arc of history, the boring truth dominates. Civilizations stumble, panic, reorganize, and sometimes continue. The shape of progress is less a line up and to the right than a spiral, looping back but a little higher each time. There are genuine catastrophes, but most are partial and reversible. Humanity keeps muddling through, inventing patches faster than it invents disasters. And the fact that we're still arguing about our imminent extinction after 5,000 years of arguing about our imminent extinction should itself inspire a kind of stubborn hope. And hope, of course, doesn't photograph well. Catastrophe sells because it feels urgent, and urgency is attention's predator. The ongoing story, the one where we slowly adapt and build and recover, is too dull for timelines or virality. But dull...
I don't want to watch this guy. See ya later. Alright, dude, see ya. Let's see this.
Everywhere you look, there's an article claiming that Gen Z is becoming more Christian.
Christian resurgence? Gen Z is reversing a decades-long trend of a declining number of people in the U.S. identifying as Christian.
Now, I'm gonna rip the band-aid right off and tell you that this is not happening. This idea mostly comes from a document called the Quiet Revival, published by the British and Foreign Bible Society earlier this year, which uses YouGov surveys in England and Wales from 2018 and 2024 to claim that church attendance rose from 8% to 12%, which is technically a 50% increase. Problem is, out of the 13,000 people they interviewed, only a few hundred were Gen Z men. On top of that, 13,000 people in England and Wales isn't a good sample size when you consider that there are 380 million native English speakers across the world who are reporting on this story, mostly here in the United States. And to top it all off, other studies by larger and more reputable organizations do not find that Gen Z is becoming more Christian. At best, national declines in church participation are simply flatlining, not reversing. That being said, something is happening with Gen Z that might look more religious or conservative on the outside. 3 decades of economic crises, political somehow going to help common workers when half a century of wage stagnation proves that wrong. Not to mention the ideas that trade unions are bad while large abusive organized religious institutions are good. That all feels like a scam to us too. And it confuses the hell out of older people who have followed everything that the two-party political system has told them for decades. Because we are not snowflakes, and we are not bootlickers. For the most part, young adults in America today want financial stability, we want to get married and start a family, women hate and conservative, or if you're interested in and aesthetic movements, from cottagecore to maximalism to urban homesteading to stoic gym bro influencers, are just different expressions of Gen Z trying to restore stability, beauty, community, and wisdom to the unstable, ugly, superficial, and they are growing up in a very different America than our recent ancestors did. Fears are that we're rejecting spirituality. It's just that virtually all of the major businesses and organized religions around us have proven themselves to be incredibly corrupt. I live in the Rocky Mountains, so I have watched hundreds of people that I know become disillusioned with the Mormon Church over its obscene accumulation of money, constant attempts to influence politics, and consistently getting away with scandals. And I'm sure that the same is true for people living adjacent to the Catholic Church.
Oh, yo, Mark. How you doing, buddy?
Even theology and energy channeling. Gratitude exercises, meditation, and religious members of Gen Z are actively participating in things that look religious on the outside, like gratitude exercises, meditation, and celebrating seasonal events like the solstices and equinoxes as an act of reverence for the world we inhabit. Old school Bill Maher style atheism that treats spirituality as stupid just doesn't jive with Gen Z. But that revival in spirituality amongst young adults does not mean that they are reviving 1950s style mainline Protestantism. If anything, they're reviving the exact opposite of that, and again embracing the traditions that historically that Social Security or other
Great, thanks. Glad you're doing well, Mark.
elderly safety nets will be around by the time that surprised
Oh,
if
hey, Gabby.
by the time any real
Working hard at your next videos, Gabby. Okay, let's see.
Hello everyone. It's been a while since I posted a video on this channel again. And I do have some updates to share with you. So the main one that I know people are always curious about is, am I still unemployed? The answer is yes, I am still unemployed. But I do have an update.
Back, just watched the preview for Perfect Days. I remember Koji Yakusho from the movie Shall We Dance. I saw this at the art cinema when I was a kid. Yes sir, lol, I have 3 faceless channels launched. Wow. Oh, you already saw Koji. Koji. Cool. Shall We Dance? Let me look that up. Shall We Dance? Oh, Koji. Is this a Japanese version? 1996. Is it different from this? 2004. Remake of a 1996 Japanese film of the same name. No way, the Japanese was the first. Okay, that's cool. I will probably get copyrighted if I watch this Shall We Dance trailer, but I will check it out later. Okay.
It's that I have now been taken off of unemployment benefits because I'm earning over the threshold.
Oh, no way.
From my YouTube ad revenue.
Oh shit.
Because you're allowed to be earning a certain amount of money while claiming benefits, but if you go over that, or over a certain amount of work hours, then you get taken off. That's just how the UK system works if you're not from the UK. And yeah, I'm over that threshold now, which still isn't, it's definitely not a lot of money, but it's now just about enough to cover my monthly expenses.
No
The
way.
regular expenses that are always coming
She
out
can
of my bank account.
cover her expenses
Well,
with
the last
YouTube
2
AdSense.
months I
That's
have been.
crazy.
But obviously YouTube ad revenue is up and down,
Oh,
and
nice.
it's very unpredictable. It depends on how well your videos do. It depends on how many videos you upload in that month. All that sort of thing.
Yeah.
If you're wondering where Mitzi is, she's not in my room at the minute, but she will be in this vlog video, don't worry. I will make sure that there's Mitzi content for you. So yeah, I'm not worried about finding a job really now that I have money coming in to cover my expenses. It does mean that if I want to buy something, if I want to treat myself, or I have, you know, unplanned expenses,
That's
then I have to
amazing.
use money from my savings for that, which is okay because I do still have money in my savings, fortunately. So that's the
YouTube
update on that.
AdSense.
As for other updates, I've opened a Twitch channel. I haven't
Helps
streamed
her
on it
to
yet.
be
I haven't
pretty.
done a live stream yet. I
Yeah.
opened
That's
it
an advantage
and,
for sure.
linked it to my other channel last week.
Although I've seen in the comments say she's not pretty, she's just a bit better than
It's
mid.
mostly going to be gameplay.
Some comments can be mean
streams.
like that, but
I probably will do
no,
the
Laura,
odd
that's
stream
amazing
where
that you
it's
can
just
cover
me,
most
like
living
talking and interacting with the chat, but most of it will be gameplay.
Getting
However, the first stream I
closer
do
and closer
is going to be a
to
test
your-
stream because where I live, we don't have particularly good internet. It's probably because I don't live in a very built-up area. I live in a village, and it's the closest
For
town isn't a very big
spend.
town, and councils just aren't interested in spending money in the UK on anything. I doubt that the internet in the area is going to be upgraded anytime soon. We certainly don't have fibre optic here. Definitely not. So there's not going to
Alright.
be any 4K streams. But I think that was pretty obvious.
But it is sad because when we were her age, we're out dancing, partying together. Now everyone is online. Yeah, she's
So
just
yes,
playing
I want
video
to do
games
a
at home, right?
test.
She's just playing video games by herself at her parents' place with her cat nearby. Ugh, troll, she is very pretty but self-indulgent and should go out and live. Yeah, I think she just stays at home in video games because her main channel is really her gaming channel. So I guess she games a lot and just stays inside. And she does go to K-pop concerts, but I think not as much as she used to when she was younger, according to her videos.
Stream. Because I'm confident that my internet can handle streaming, but I don't know that it can handle multi-streaming, and I'd like to stream
multi-stream.
on...
Okay, stream,
Because I have
what
had
else?
people my income now to play games, and if I start streaming games, that means that I will earn money playing games in real time. An MOT tomorrow, which I really hope it passes. I don't have to rely on...
That's a little judgmental though, haha. I think people's idea of living and enjoying life can be different. Yeah, I think she is totally enjoying her staying at home and video gaming. I don't think she wants to have it any other way. And in that case, yeah. She's doing the right thing for living the way she wants to live.
someone to drive me somewhere. You may be thinking, well, you can just use public transport. Not really, not where I live. There isn't really much public transport available in my area. So I question, what exactly are they doing with our road tax money? Because that's what I'm going to be up to for the next 2 days. Alright, actually, other news. I've reached 15,000 subscribers on my main channel.
Oh my gosh.
I never know whether to refer to it as my other channel or my main channel. It is my main channel, but I don't know.
15,000 subscribers. I read an article that former Syrian dictator is living in a luxury villa outside of Moscow playing video games now. Doesn't matter if he's living in a luxury villa, now he's just playing video games like the rest of the people. That's sort of... Oh, right. Yeah, right. Gotcha.
I do wish they didn't send this many bookmarks, because this is all just waste. Like, volume,
Okay, manga.
MOT, as I suspected. So it was in for repairs today,
Exactly.
and now it's fixed.
Doesn't matter how much money you have, end up gaming online. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Just end up gaming online even though you're living in a mansion outside of Moscow. Oh, nice ducks. Oh, she's playing the Switch.
I'm back from a walk. Me and my mum went out together to eat.
That's nice.
We both had a Cornish pasty each with a cuppa. We've also
I
had
have no
some
idea what that
cake.
is. Pesty?
Quite a long
Pasty?
walk we went on, to be honest. And it's good to get out the house because I don't really leave the house at the minute.
She doesn't leave the
Very
house.
much at all.
I knew
I
it.
need to fix
I
that.
knew
I
it.
need to leave the house more often. Now that it's, it's at that nice point in autumn, I think, where it's still not cold.
Yeah, not too cold
And
yet.
it's kind of a nice temperature for going outside because
Yeah.
sometimes in the summer it's too hot. And I've
Mm-hmm.
also started playing a new game. Started playing this
Tendoku?
because I do.
The comment I just left is, Yo, Laura, that's amazing that you can cover most of your living costs from YouTube AdSense. You've leveled up, getting closer and closer to your true goal of covering expenses and then some for pleasure spending. Keep going. Because I remember I commented last time saying, you don't need, like, people were telling her to get a job. I was like, you don't need to get a job. Your YouTube's doing so well, you're gonna make it. And she's already covering her expenses. That's crazy. That's crazy. 15,000 subscribers. How many views is she getting on her gaming channel? Let's check. Because it's not about the subscribers, it's about the... Hey. What? Where's her gaming channel? It used to be linked here. The fuck? Oh my gosh, she got rid of the link? Okay. Fine, I'll search you. Laura... Gaming? Laura and Gaming. Let's see how many views she's getting per video. What? No, these are Laura Ann. Where's the Gaming? Oh, how do you find? Oh, it's in her description right at the top. Oh, okay. You've never had a Cornish pasty? OMG, you haven't lived. Is that good, eh? Alright, next time I get a chance, I'll... description, right? Oh, there it is. My bad. My bad, guys. Yeah, 15,500. 26 videos. That's insane. 26 videos and 15,000 subscribers. Oh my god. Views. The lowest view is like 5,000 views. Oh my god. 30,000, 16,000. Jesus. 28, 111. Oh my god. This girl's crushing it. Crushing it. Oh my god. Oh, if I could earn $500 to $1,000 per month through AdSense revenue, oh my god, that would be a dream for me. That would be a dream. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Gabby. Pasty. Cornish pasty. Thanks, Gabby, for the link. Okay.
I do really like my shoujo manga, so...
Shoujo manga.
You know when you want to do something and life decides it's going to get in the way? Because I had a day planned to stream on Saturday, I was going to stream. But we had a really bad... It wasn't even really a storm. It was like really raining, but there wasn't thunder and lightning. It's probably because it's an old house and this window of mine is friggin' ancient.
Oh, so it's really loud?
It was really loud.
Oh, okay.
So it have been annoying. Like, it annoys me. It would have annoyed viewers, power cuts, if it's really windy or really raining.
We get power cuts here too.
So windy. So I couldn't stream on Saturday.
The incels think she's cute, so she gets subs.
And so far this week, I've been busy with other things I've had to do. I know.
But it's not just her, eh? Like, you know, from Korea also... I mean, he took down some of his videos, which I don't understand why. But he also was getting a lot... I don't know why he took down his videos. Like, he took down a lot of his videos. But look at him. The minimum is... Well, this past one's not doing well, but minimum is 1.2k. That's crazy. Like, 1k is viral for me, and this guy, like, the minimum is 1k. It's just maybe Korean flag, and saying Korean, that's the thumbnail clicker for people. I'm not sure. He's only what, a year older than me? Yeah, he's a year older than me, and he's Gabby says, "Oh, lol." So even it, like, you know, from Korea is not. Nah, Paul, 200k is viral for you, lol. Okay, that's an exceptional video because that was a wide, like, anyone who's not interested in the topic will still be interested in it because it's really clickbait. I mean, it delivers on the promise, but it's still clickbait in terms of very baiting topic. So yeah, you're right. 200k is viral for me, but I don't think I'll make. I think it's the Korean angle for sure. Right? Don't you think it's the Korean angle? He always puts the Korean flag, and he always says Korean. I can't quite do that because I'm culturally more Canadian than Korean, like way more Canadian than Korean. But now not clickbait, haha, delivers on the promise, ain't clickbait. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, not clickbait. Yeah. To go the Korean angle, do I try that out? It's like occasionally you see channels like these, Laura Ann and Ino from Korea, where they just blow up with and every single like one of their videos gets at least a few thousand views. That's insane. Fuck it, maybe I should send a faceless channel in this niche. Yeah, Korea is a niche of its own for sure. Yeah. I don't know. Korean. He always puts the flag there, eh? He always says Korean 36-year-old. That's consistent in every single one of his thumbnails. Huh. This is making me think, should I experiment? Because I tried experimenting with 50-year-old Japanese man having a midlife crisis. I tried unemployed 33-year-old at the time I was 33, unemployed 33-year-old doing whatever, and that was my equivalent of saying 50-year-old Japanese man having a midlife crisis. And I tried that experiment and it worked a little bit. We would get maybe a couple hundred views, which is, you know, better than my average, but of 100. But yeah, I don't know if I want to experiment with this, where I just say Korean 35 years old. Always experiment, but also Paul 3k views is not good, haha. So I wouldn't be learning from that. Yo, I am unable to break past 2.4k views in how many months now? Oh my gosh. If I could get 1 to 2k views even on a consistent basis, I mean, as a brand new channel, getting 3k views per video is insane, because I usually get 100 views. So there's a massive difference. If I got 2k views, 3k views per video, and I made as many videos as I normally do, well, we can hop on a call later. Yeah, yeah, we'll hop on a call later, Gabby. Yeah, if I could get, let's say, because the 2.4k views gave me $11. So let's say I make 4 to 5 videos a week. That's $44, $55. Let's say maximum $55. That's $200 a month. That's a lot of money that would be from AdSense if I got that much. My fresh channels are doing 400 plus views right now. It's just topic and package. Yeah, my videos are not that topical. They're more personal. It's not a universal topic. It's more personal topic. So I'm looking for inspiration that I can get that is within my realm of personal. Like, this guy's personal, right? It's all personal stuff. Yeah. This video is really good. I have no friends on Why It's Okay. This was a really great video. No, but you gotta think about time and effort and what the reward is, lol. Time and effort, what the reward is. Yeah. Yeah, these videos are pretty well edited. He puts a lot of effort into his videos. They're different from my just talking impromptu videos, which are my bread and butter. And then when I write a video essay, that's my sword. that I unsheath once in a while. And he's using titles that are tried and true. I'm afraid but can't stop. How I overcame failure in 90 days. If you're ambitious but lazy, please watch this video. I hate these titles, man. Like, I didn't even want to click these videos, to be honest. But I was curious what he's gonna say, because I've been following him. But I would normally never click. If you can spare me 9 minutes, you'll get 10 years of your life back. I hate Toad's titles. I'm like, fuck off, man. Fuck you and your shitty titles. Those titles are copy and paste, yeah. I changed my life in 2 weeks and you can't. I really don't like those titles. I didn't even like the first title, but the videos are good. Like, never mind the titles. Once I click, what he says is actually, like, as I said, I have no friends video, this one. It was a beautiful video. It was a beautiful video. Really liked it. That should have gotten 200,000 views, but unfortunately I only got 10k views. Coca, oh hi, yo, what is up, Devin? Devin, good to have you. Yeah. Ah, God, I hate these titles. And why did he get rid of all his other videos? He had so many good videos, like him cooking jjajangmyeon. That was a great video. Ah, fuck. I wonder how much he's earning. Hi PY, hi. Okay, so enough of, you know, from Korea. Games that disappointed me. She posts like once a week. The fuck? And she's earning anywhere between $82 to $200 per month. See, lol, he's willing to do things you aren't willing to do for the views. You're so right. Doing the copy-paste generic, oh god, god-awful titles that make me want to throw up. I can look it up for you 1 sec. Based on his views, I don't think he's making that much. I have my marketing midterm tomorrow. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, shit. Midterms. Good luck, Devin. Prepare well and you'll be less nervous. Oh, this guy makes more from his teaching Korean. That's his main business that he started since starting YouTube. So he has some customers and he's making money from like weekly calls or something like that. So that's his main business. Games I played recently, games that disappointed me. Oh my god, that's crazy views, Laura Ann. She has a competitive advantage that she's prettier than Eno. I mean, sure, Eno can be considered pretty to some people, but yeah. I've been doing mock tests and getting high marks. Still nervous though. Oh, and you don't have to worry if you've been doing mock tests and getting high marks, unless it is very different from the mock test. Let's hope that's not the case, Devin. Games that disappoint.
Hello everyone. So today's video is about games that have disappointed me for various reasons. It's not necessarily that they're not good games. I want to preface that. So that they're not good games. It's just that I played them for a bit and realised that they're not for me for one reason or another. Mm-hmm. They're games that I still have the physical copies of, so they're ones that I'm going to be selling. And yeah, let's get into it. So first up, and this might be the one that I'm the most disappointed about really, and that's Sword and Fairy Together Forever. This should have been everything that I wanted really, because I love Chinese costume dramas like xianxias or wuxias. And so I was very excited for this because I know that...
Lol, there are a lot of hot girls out there who don't get views though. That is so true. So I would look for the things beyond that. That is so true. That's why I'm so impressed. Like, I don't think it's just her looks, man. I don't think it's just her looks. Something else is going on here. I mean, obviously title and thumbnail is a thing, but like... And topic is the biggest thing, really. But yeah, it's definitely not just her looks. There's no way you can get this many views just on looks. That I know that doesn't work. Just looking at other girls who have, sure, they can be considered pretty, but they only have like 60 views, 20 views. I've seen that, so I'm back, gonna be lurking. Cool, cool. Thanks for checking in, Art Sloan. I love Xianxias and Wuxias too. Oh, okay, okay.
The story and the setting is very much reminiscent of Chinese costume dramas, particularly Xianxias. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly, don't mind my pronunciation. I played about 5 hours of this game and knew that it just wasn't for me, and I don't really know what it was.
Is it a
This should have
PS4 game?
disappointed about, really. And that's Sword and Fairy Together Forever.
PS5, oh
This
my
should have been
gosh.
Game is Rune Factory 5. I don't think this is like a weird opinion to be disappointed by Rune Factory 5.
She's earning, if she earns $200 a month, that's great. Yeah, okay, so this is how much you have to, how many views you have to get in order to earn $200 a month. And my goal is $500 a month. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough goal.
Performance for this game is really bad. With this, I am not rage baiting. This is just, personally, I don't think this is a bad game at all. This is just, I'm realizing that I just don't think I love this franchise anymore necessarily.
It's never just their looks, they got decent content. Yeah, I agree. You cannot just get views for being pretty. Sure, maybe on TikTok dances, but not on YouTube.
Animal Crossing New Horizons. I don't know how people are going to react to this, okay? I'm not trying to be different or something. I grew up playing Animal Crossing Wild World, and I still have a lot of nostalgia for that game. Now, I kind of bought this assuming that there was no way I wasn't going to enjoy it. And it's not, again, the thing with this game is it's not that it's not a good game. It is good.
Okay, Paul, let me put it this way, lol. Your goal is 500, but what if you set your goal to 3,000? Then you'd have to make a massive change again, right? Yes. If I reach my goal of 500 and then my goal is 3,000, then I would drastically have to change what I'm doing yet again. So you're telling me that I should go immediately for 3,000. But at the same time, I really don't have another strategy other than trying these video essays, which is going better. I don't think you need to ladder step up to 500 because the work you need to put in to get there is the same as you need for 3,000. Just requires a different plan. So the only strategy I have right now is, video essays. Because that last one was like one of my most viral within the last like months and months, 2.4K. And it was also my best work. That was my best video so far, or one of my best. So if I can keep producing videos like that, video essays like that, that's my only strategy that I want to do and that I can do. So I just gotta keep churning out more video essays. It's just fuck, I write half a draft and then I don't always feel like continuing, and then I move on to the next one. But then again, sometimes you come back to some of your drafts like I did with my previous video. I thought I was gonna skip that one, but I ended up making it weeks later, so that worked out. So yeah, I am going to keep up with the video essays, and if another tactic comes across that I want to do that I think is gonna work, then I will immediately try that as well. For now, let's see how the video essays go. I've only done 4 videos so far, so.
I just don't think I'm a 2D Sonic person, which might be weird.
She's
the
not
only 3D
scripted at
Sonic
all,
game
eh?
that I've played and I like is Sonic Rush Adventure on the DS. The others have all been 3D Sonic games, which I know is a bit of an unpopular opinion, I think, because 3D Sonic games historically have always been kind of bashed by the community, I think. And I do understand why, because I do think that A lot of the 3D Sonic games, at least up until recently, have been a little bit not necessarily too great. I think it's the momentum-based mechanics or whatever you want to call it, because modern Sonic is a lot faster, which is the whole reason some people don't like modern Sonic or 3D Sonic. I'm just being honest with you. And it's not that I don't think any of these...
Are you trying to learn from her? Do you want to play games? Do you want to... No! I mean, her gaming channel is doing well, but her non-gaming channel is doing really well too. Here, second channel. Like 9.5k subscribers from 22 videos? Look at all this. This is insane. This is insane. Look at the view count, that's crazy. Lowest one is like 5.5 thousand. Oh my god. Yeah, trying to learn from her. That's why I subscribe. Not that I always look forward to her next videos. It's just that I want to see what she's up to, so anything I can learn. Okay, let's go back to subscriptions. Chase Hughes, The Influence Miracle. All right, Chase Hughes, let's see what you have to say.
Here is the one thing that most people never figure out. We all think that we're making decisions in our everyday lives, but what we're really doing is we are executing protective behaviors that are shaped by three things. The first is a fear of rejection. The second is learned helplessness. Third is shame-based programming. When you learn profiling, this shows up in language and posture and body language and tone.
Is it in my posture?
And,
maybe it's in my
and
posture.
where they're looking, their eye movement, even their breath. And if you don't know how to detect this stuff, you're going to waste a lot of your life arguing with people's masks instead of speaking to their operating system. In sales, you're selling to the mask instead of the person behind it. In this influence thing, you're arguing and trying to persuade or influence a mask instead of the actual human. Behavior is downstream from unexamined fear. So you're not removing that fear with logic. And this is the approach of like 80 to 90% of approved psychotherapy. And this is where most influence truly fails. And I've studied this stuff for 25 years of my life, obsessed with it. To this day, I'm obsessed with it. And most of the time, our influence to other people doesn't land because one of 6 behavioral systems is not really online. And the first is focus. If they're distracted, nothing gets in, no matter how I'll use, but this is also build connection through recognition of need on something.
He should really set chapters, man.
Do y'all remember that hypothetical question that was on the internet a couple years ago? Would you rather have $500,000 or lunch with Jay-Z? And whether or not you're a Jay-Z fan or an aspiring hip-hop producer, you might have somebody in your head where this might feel like a little bit of a debate. Someone you would love to sit down for an hour and just pick their brain. You know, what genius ideas could they give you? What secrets could they share with you? And how might that change your life? And here's a screenshot of somebody taking the lunch with Jay-Z side. Now, would you take the money or would you take the lunch?
Okay, let's... He'll give you the blueprint on being wealthy and successful. His knowledge is worth more long-term than the short-term 500K.
The lunch with Jay-Z side. Now, would you take the money or would you take the lunch? What would Jay-Z think? Well, they asked him, and here's what he said.
Which would you choose?
You gotta take the money. What I'm gonna say?
I don't
take
know.
the 500,000. Go buy some albums and listen to the albums. It's all there. If you piece it together and really listen to the music.
Drew Prescott, hi, thank you for your content. I appreciate the deep authenticity. Oh, that is very nice of you to say. I appreciate it. Yeah, those kind of comments are really nice to hear. Thanks, Drew.
Music for the words, for what it is, it's all there. The blueprint, literally, to me and my life and my journey is there already.
Now he's laughing, and I think
Interesting.
it's funny too, but this is actually super, super profound. Jay-Z's saying, I put more into those albums than I could ever explain to you in 1 hour. There's more information there than you're gonna get from me verbally. I have a whole lifetime body of work that you can study. And here's where it's now gonna be about you and less about Jay-Z. Now maybe Jay-Z's not your
This is actually a very interesting video. Existential angst partners in crime. Existential angst partners in crime. We can be angsty together. Funny.
artistic hero. Maybe there's somebody else you'd want to learn from, and you might not be able to have lunch with them. But the art itself that they've produced, or the work that they've produced, is in itself.
Was that Claude Monet?
But the art
Yeah, that is Claude Monet. Okay, I've never seen that one before. That's nice.
itself that they've produced, or the work that they've produced, is in itself, and I hate to use the word because I feel like it's thrown around a lot, is in itself a masterclass. If you truly studied somebody's body of work and paid attention to it, you would learn a lot. Much more than you could learn over, grilled cheese and soup.
You got all that in the music for $10.99. That's a bad deal.
If you want to write like Stephen King, read Stephen King's books. If you want to design board games like Reiner Knizia, play some of his games. If you want to make beats like Jay Dilla, listen to his songs, listen to the things he sampled. But it actually gets better, and this is where in particular I think reading comes into play. Yes, you can learn from these artists in the art itself, their body of work, but a lot
Oh
of
my god, this is such a great video, Tim. Happy to watch you in a long time.
these people also have written books about their craft.
By the way, fun fact, Tim watched my video about coffee meet, buy me a coffee and Patreon. He watched that video of mine, and so he's like, hey, thanks for the video, Paul. So he knows my name when I comment, because he also replied to my comment. So he knows, just like a Gooby and Doobie, Jonathan Choi, he knows, the retired neurosurgeon. He's like, hey Paul, good to hear from you. Like, he watched my video on 50-year-old Japanese man. So like, a couple of these YouTubers know me, recognize me in the comments and know what I look like because they watch my videos.
Explaining what they do detailed, chapter by chapter. Again, if you want to write like Stephen King, he does have books that you can read. He also has a book called On Writing, and obviously many other writing books by authors you admire. I mentioned designing board games in Reiner Knizia, if you don't know him. I have his book on dice games for a game I was working on, as well as other textbooks by game designers I admire. So instead of just dreaming of meeting your creative hero and hoping that over lunch they'll be able to change your life, just take $20, walk to your local bookstore, and buy their book. They've spent so much time preparing it and organizing it so they can fit in way more than they would ever be able to fit over lunch. They came to that book with intentionality and focus for a long time.
Okay.
So
Okay. On Writing by Stephen King. I know that's for fiction writing, but that might be useful for my video essay writing. On Writing, I better say Stephen King. Memoir of the Craft. PDF. EPUB. EPUB. Yeah. Wait. Is this German? Yeah, that's not English. Okay. Oh, it's Italian. Oh, okay. English PDF, English text. Okay, I guess I gotta get the PDF version. On Writing, Memoir of the Craft. Okay, habits. Yeah, cause it's habits. I know some of them from the video, but no waitlist. Okay, I'll move it to my, download it and move it to my Kindle download. What? Copy? Okay. Oh, okay. Dropbox. Adobe Acrobat document? Okay. What? Insecure download block keep. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then... Oh, it's done. Wow, that was fast. Okay, let's import the PDF and change it. On writing. And... Oh. I think Mochi's gonna go pee. Hold on. I have to get her pee, otherwise I have to clean up the pee pad. I'll be right back. Mochi? Oh, did you pee already? Okay. Good thing is I had to pee too, so... Okay. Let us change this to a Mobi. Mobi. And also EPUB. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, Mochi, you want mama? Okay. Oh god, I have to feed Mochi now. Let me show you Mochi to the live stream. Cutie Mochi. So cute. Mochi. You hungry? You want mama? Okay. Let's give you mama. Okay. Alright, I gotta go feed her. Might as well. And the 1 hour and 20-minute live stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're still there, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.